Hi, this is Andrew Lewis from Dog Food Secrets. Today we're talking about an important component of your dog's diet, and that is proteins. Just before we continue on, you'll see here that we have cheese in this image. If you have concerns about cheese, then I suggest you try an alternative, which is a yogurt is a good alternative to cheese. Some dogs can eat cheese, others can't, but dogs do very much like cheese. It's really up to you. If you want it to be ultra healthy and ultra doing exactly what you should be doing, then I would suggest you don't use cheese and use a cottage cheese instead. But if, like you and me, you like to enjoy eating something which is not necessarily so great for us, which we all do, then occasionally you might want to just treat your dog with a little bit of cheese in a meal, or even a little bit of cheese by itself. Okay, let's continue on. The good and the bad of the protein. Okay, we're going to talk about 3 good proteins you can give to your dog. These aren't the only proteins that you can give to a dog, but these are 3 very good protein. The first one is muscle meat. We have eggs. Most dogs can eat eggs. In nature, dogs would have ravaged nests of reptiles and birds and eaten the eggs. If your dog has an egg intolerance, then of course you don't want to use them. And the other type of meat I was talking about here are organ meats, and in particular liver is a good type of organ meat for a dog. These are 3 worthless proteins which you may find in commercial dog food. Protein coming from wheat, protein coming from corn, protein coming from barley. You will also see protein coming from soy and protein coming from rice. These are equally as worthless to your dog as wheat, corn and barley. Now, your dog's food must meet what's called a guaranteed analysis before it gets approved. And the guaranteed analysis guarantees that there is at least 9% protein in the food you're buying for your dog. But it can still be nutritionally inadequate. And this is how manufacturers get past the guaranteed analysis. What they do is they use cheap vegetable proteins instead of using the meats or the high quality proteins that your dog needs. And a cheap vegetable protein can still meet the guaranteed analysis, and it keeps their profits high because the vegetable protein is obviously much cheaper than the high quality proteins, because it is far inferior to a good quality protein. Unfortunately, this is all at the expense of your dog's health, because a dog that does not eat enough protein is a dog that becomes unwell. It'll result in hormonal imbalances in their dog's body, as well as a host of other problems. And it doesn't matter that the food your dog is eating has met the guaranteed analysis, which is 9% protein. If it's vegetable protein, which your dog can't digest and incorporate into its body, then it might as well not be any protein there at all. We've actually researched for you which commercial dog food brands you can buy that have a high, good quality protein in them. And the reason this document exists is because as I was learning all of this material when I was researching this book, I was quite shocked when I discovered that most of the foods that I thought were okay were actually nowhere near good enough to feed to my dog. So I paid a researcher to go out and, using a list of 68 criteria, I asked her to cross-reference it, popular dog food brands that are available in North America. And from that, she returned with only 9 dog food brands that met all 68 of these criteria that we set. For a long time, I was using this for myself just so I'd know what to buy. And speaking with other dog owners became interested in it, and then I realized that everybody would probably be just as interested in having this document as I was. So we packaged it and we put it together, and now for each of these 9 brands, we talk about why it's better than average. We talk about where you can get it from. We talk about the company itself and that makes it, and also the website address. And then we also talk about the shortcomings of the product, because we don't want to just pour praise onto a product that you are going to buy for your dog on our recommendation without telling you also what we think, the ways that it could be better. And also we provide a picture of the product so that when you do decide to go out and get it yourself, you can see it, recognize it on the shelf. We also profile all the ingredients that go into it, and so you can fully understand why we have recommended it. It's all compiled into the book, the 9 very best ultra-healthy dog food brands in all of North America. The short title is The Confidential Dog Food Report. It's now in its 2nd edition, and it comes with the gold pack. if you are planning to keep feeding your dog commercial dog food, then I highly recommend you get hold of this report, because it's going to save you a lot of time, and also you're not going to be feeling guilty if you decide to give your dog commercial dog food instead of cooking for it. It is a great document, and it's something that you really should have if you love your dog as much as I love mine. Okay, this is Andrew Lewis. Thank you very much, and I'll be speaking to you again soon.